About 2, 3 drills in, just started feeling like a little fatigued just because like back from a couple days off. And then just like out of nowhere it just happened.
And all of a sudden I heard screaming, "Molly, Molly, Molly," and I look up and Jalen was on the floor.
Strangely, like I kind of remember swimming. Like when I passed out, like I remember swimming, but that's me trying to get off the ground.
That was Northern Kentucky's Jalen Billups on December 27, 2012. Well before joining the Horizon League, he collapsed to the floor and split his lip open, requiring stitches. But stitches were the least of his worries.
And I got a phone call from our manager, Danny, and he said, "Do you want to see the video?" And I said, "Yeah." So he sends me the video, and that's when I panicked. That's when I knew that it wasn't just a passing out. He collapsed at practice.
Once I actually saw the video, I really realized how serious of an issue it was. So for me, even watching that video was something very devastating, heart-wrenching, something that will always be in my mind forever.
After multiple doctors and tests, all signs pointed to hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, a potentially life-threatening condition where the heart muscles become enlarged, a disorder that could end Jalen's career.
I was just shocked. I was kind of like really hurt. I didn't know what to think. Like didn't know what I was going to do from that point on, just because like basketball consumed my life at the point. So it was really tough on me at the time.
I could literally go back in time and remember sitting at the table with some of the coaches as well as the doctor, and he said that. And, you know, I had to also at that moment be strong for Jalen at that time. So I felt that I really couldn't show my emotion, but I deeply felt the pain inside.
But there was hope. After more tests at the Minneapolis Heart Institute in April 2013, it was determined he didn't have hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. He would just need a small procedure to fix a misfiring AV node.
He ended up coding on the table. He flatlined, and they had to paddle him and bring him back to life. And they got out and they said they really don't know what is causing his heart to misfire or what's going on in his heart.
But they did know he would be able to play basketball again. However, another surgery would be needed to insert an ICD, an implantable cardioverter defibrillator. Not too dissimilar from a pacemaker, it monitors the heart and can send a shock to restore normal rhythm. The successful surgery was in September, and after 6 weeks, he was cleared to practice.
Once we got the clearance from the doctors, I really felt a lot more comfortable with also getting clearance from the school as well. I had to support him because I knew that that was something that he definitely wanted to do. And again, that is his passion.
That passion and support from his trainer would get him back on the court playing Division I basketball.
It was more mental than anything. I mean, I got past the physical part like pretty fast, but mentally it's just like, you know, it's there. Like, what if it goes off? What if like somebody breaks it? Just all those thoughts run through your head.
You know, the first day he was shooting weird. You know, he didn't want to bring that hand up. And so basically I just went up to him and I just took his arm, you know, the first day that he was allowed to raise it over his head, and I just took it, you know, all the way up. And he's like, whoa, what are you doing? And I'm like, you're okay. You're okay. And it took us a long time before he was okay, mentally.
She helped me a lot. She gave me like more confidence, like the confidence I needed actually, because I didn't want to raise my left. I want nothing to do with my left hand at all. Like if I could use my right hand just all the time, that's what I did. Like it was like just dead. Like I couldn't do anything.
But his perseverance paid off. After not playing for over 10 months, with only a week of practice, on November 8th, Billups played 17 minutes in the season opener.
In that first game, I was, you know, on the edge of my seat. Like, please, don't let this go down.
I can tell you that the first day that he stepped on the court, from coming back, you know, I was scared and terrified to death at that moment. And once we got across that first game, the next game and the next game seemed to make me a little bit more comfortable.
When we were conditioning, I was just like frightened. I'm like, what if it goes off? Like, that always ran through my mind. Like, I don't want it to go off, because if it goes off, it's over, like, no more. So, like, the first few months that ran through my head, but after a while, I was just like, nah, it's not going off.
He puts on his jersey this year as the only Division I basketball player with an ICD. There's also a new Horizon League patch on that jersey, and right under is a mark of the pain endured to play the game he loves.
It's a testament to him of basically going from being told you're not playing, there's a 99% chance you will never play basketball again, to fighting. Basically, we fought for 10 months to get him to play again. And it's a testament to him that he was driven. He knew he wanted to play. If there was any chance he could play, he was going to play.
The adversity did hit, but just like showing that, like, as long as you have faith and like believe that you can do something, you can like overcome whatever it is. So it's not even about like career-wise, like how I did and stuff like that. Just leaving like one of those stories like, oh yeah, you can overcome anything if you truly believe.